Yo, what is up, guys? Today I'm coming at you from the kitchen, preparing some fucking delicious steaks, some ribeyes over here. And what I want to talk about in this video is kind of tied to that as well. It has to do with food, specifically with oysters. And it might seem like a kind of random thing, but this is something I realized that really, kind of sparked a big thought for me when I realized how big of a positive impact the oysters can have on you. So many people probably know that oysters are super healthy for you, and if you didn't know, oysters is basically like a multivitamin. They have pretty much all nutrients and a lot of vitamins, a lot of minerals, magnesium, a lot of things like that. It's super healthy for you. So having oysters, and not only that, but it also helps you detox. So a lot of people, they have heavy metals in them. It comes from things that we have in our environment, things that we eat, like utensils, things we cook in and stuff like that. We have heavy metals end up in our bodies, and that can cause, for example, people having hair loss, people having low testosterone. It can cause a lot of negative things in general by having a lot of heavy metals in our bodies. And oysters is one of the best ways to detoxify and remove heavy metals from your body without having any negative side effects. Because if you eat, for example, 6-12 oysters, either daily or weekly, that's going to help you not only increase testosterone naturally, but also remove those heavy metals from your body, without you having to because usually when you try to remove heavy metals, you have a lot of kind of fucked up side effects where you throw up, you have diarrhea and things like that. But with oysters, you don't get any of that stuff, so it's very good in that way. And so that's one of the benefits, obviously, health-wise. It improves your health, it naturally increases libido and also testosterone by having oysters, and removes heavy metals. That's the first benefit, number one, and why I like oysters. Number two is more kind of a philosophical thing, where oysters are obviously expensive. Depending on where you get them, it's different. Here in Colombia, they're pretty expensive. You can get 6 oysters for around 30 to 35 USD. So it's pretty expensive to get oysters. And that's the second benefit of buying them as well, because when you're buying oysters, you're basically investing into your own health. And it creates, what I realized for myself, it creates an abundance mindset when you're willing to invest that much money into your own food, spend money like that to improve your own health. Because one thing that I realized for myself, at least, in the past, I've been someone who was very not that scarcity mindset, but I wouldn't spend a lot of money on my food and the stuff I put in my body. But when you start spending money on eating, for example, oysters and other high quality foods, it changes your mindset and it makes you value yourself, and also in general it makes you someone who is not as you're not holding super tight to your money. You become someone who's okay with spending money on, for example, food in this case. And which then opens you up to having more, attracting money more, which then obviously increase your income as well. Because when you're willing to spend money without being super worried about trying to pinch every single penny that you have and stuff, when you're willing to actually do that and you spend money on stuff because it's good for you, that, like I said, it allows you to attract more money. When you have that abundance mindset, you know that there's abundance of money out there. That's gonna then attract money to you. Money is naturally going to flow to you. If that's if you're on a sales call, for example, and you're speaking with someone and you mentioned the investment of the program. If you're someone who's spending money and spending money freely on the stuff that you know will improve yourself, it's going to be way easier for you to get someone else to pay you money as well. So that way we just naturally attract money, and money will flow to you when you're willing to spend money freely without being so careful about it. So, and the way that's, I cannot apply that philosophy to oysters specifically, but you can really apply it to anything. You can do really anything that comes down to just spending money on improving yourself, and just your mindset around that. That really dictates how much money you end up earning as well. So that's kind of a quick video from me today, and my thoughts around oysters and having abundance mindset around money. Hope you get some good takeaways. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next one. Peace.